Hey y'all, I'm back with another video showing you the best deals that you can grab at Kroger this week, plus I'll be sharing clearance finds along with coupon matchups. Alright, so first up, I'm going to share a couple of deals that do not require any coupons to be clipped. You just need a Kroger card in order to score these deals. So the first one is for these California Halos mandarins. They're on sale for $2.99 for a 3-pound bag. Something that I also wanted to point out and for you to keep in mind is that Kroger sales do vary by region. For example, I believe one region this sales week has the Cuties mandarins on sale and they are $3.49. But for my sale, these mandarins come out to $1 a pound and the cheapest that I could find was at Target for $1.26 per pound. Another deal that you do not need any coupons for is for this 3-pound block of ground beef. It is $2.99 a pound, so for 3 pounds, it'll be $8.97. That's a really good price. I know a lot of people like to go to Sam's Club and chop up their meat into 1-pound increments, but this is actually the best deal that you're going to find this week. The next cheapest deal that I could find was actually at H-E-B for my Texas friends, and it's as low as $3.39 a pound, so this is still a better deal. All right, now let's move on to our weekly digital deals. As a reminder, for our weekly digital deals, you must clip the corresponding digital coupon found in the Kroger app in order to score the items for that price. Weekly digital deal coupons are also limit 5 in a single transaction. The 1-pound bag of cherries is normally $5.99, but with the weekly digital deal coupon, it'll only be $3.99. The next cheapest place to buy cherries this week would be at Aldi for $4.39 per pound. Next, the 6-ounce containers of blackberries are normally $2.99, but with the weekly digital deal coupon, they'll be just $1.49. This is a really great deal for these this week because the next cheapest that I could find was at Target for a 6-ounce container at $2.69. And our last weekly digital deal is for those maybe in the mood for some crab legs. So this week, you can either buy a 1-pound, 2-pound, or 4-pound bag of the crab legs, and each pound is going to be $7.99. So even if you buy the 4-pound box of crab legs, you don't get a bigger discount for buying 4 pounds. It's all going to be $7.99 per pound. The only difference is there are 3 different weekly digital deal coupons in the Kroger app. So for example, if you grab the 2-pound box of the crab legs, you need to make sure you clip the 2-pound weekly digital deal coupon and not the 4 or the 1. Just make sure you clip the corresponding weekly digital deal coupon to the amount of crab legs that you buy. The next cheapest place that I could find crab legs was at Sam's Club for $9.99 per pound. Let's move into a couple of mega event deals now. So the mega event is when you buy 6 or more participating items, you're going to save 50 cents on each one. Now, I don't have 6 different mega event deals to show you guys, but I do have these 2, which you can redeem multiple times to get to that 6 threshold minimum. So for the first one, you want to grab a carton of the Silk Almond Protein Milk. It's $3.99, but part of the mega event, making it $3.49. In your Kroger app, you'll want to clip your Kroger cashback offer for $1.75, and that has a limit of 5 per transaction. You'll pay the $3.49 out of pocket, then submit your receipt to Ibotta, where you'll also get back $1.75, and that also has a limit of 5 per transaction. Also, the regular Silk Almond Protein Milk is attaching to the 5-cent any non-dairy milk rebate on Ibotta. So in the next week, you'll get back that $1.75 on Kroger cash back, plus that $1.80 on Ibotta, making this free and a 6-cent moneymaker. Following that, we're going to do the exact same deal, but for the Silk Oat Protein Milk. It's $3.99, but $3.49 after mega event savings, and we're going to go into our Kroger cashback account and clip that offer for $1.75 back with a limit of 5. You'll pay the $3.49 out of pocket, then submit your receipt to Ibotta, where you'll redeem that offer for $1.75 back with a limit of 5. Now, though, since we purchased both the oat and the almond milk, we will also get a 50-cent bonus on Ibotta. After both rebates and the bonus, that makes this Silk Oat Protein Milk free and a 51-cent moneymaker. So if you can't come up with 4 other mega event items that you need, you can grab multiples of these and they will all be free after rebates. All right, now let's move on to some clearance finds, and it was hopping when it comes to clearance today at Kroger. Now, over in the dish soap aisle, I saw this display and it was marked on sale half off, but I decided to scan them as they were all Christmas scents. And then I scanned one of each and I'll put them all on the screen for you guys, but they rang up actually 75 to 80% off. Now, what I was really hoping for, as I saw some other Mrs. Meyer's products that were part of the mega event, that these would be too. I did take them up to the register to see if they were participating mega event items, and unfortunately they were not, even though these are still a great price for Mrs. Meyer's products. So if you see this display or some of these items lying around your store, be sure to scan them for a price check. The next spot you're going to want to check at your store is the air care aisle. There was a ton of different air care items marked down as much as 75%. We don't have a lot of coupons to pair with these, but as you can see, like right here, these small spaces are just $1, which is a great price. Staying in the air care section for a minute, I found this Febreze Air, the pumpkin patch scent. It was originally $3.79, but it was on clearance for 95 cents. Now, as you can see, the other fall and winter scents are also on clearance, but not as much as the pumpkin. But if you look closely, you can see that they are part of the current mega event. When you buy 6 or more participating items, you're going to save 50 cents on each one. Now, there's no tag like that for the pumpkin scent, but it is in fact part of the mega event. So 50 cents would come off of that 95 cent total, making these just 45 cents each. Another aisle you're going to want to check is the dish tab and dish soap aisle. I didn't find a whole lot in stock. The best thing that I found that was 75% off was this Cascade dish liquid detergent, and it was $1.82. But there were good markdowns on dish soap and dish tabs, so be sure to check this section as well. My last great find in the regular aisle was this 2-pack of Lysol. Y'all, this stuff was originally $14.99. Like, what? And it was 75% off, making them $3.75 for the 2-pack. In the Kroger app, there is a 75-cent off one digital coupon that you can clip, and that makes this just $3 or $1.50 per can, which sounds a lot better than $15. I do want to take a second to remind y'all that clearance pricing and availability does vary by store. The best way to know what your store has on clearance is to go in physically and check. I just like to give you guys some visuals so you have a little bit of heads up when you go in. My last stop was over in the clearance section, and boy, did I hit the jackpot. So I'm pretty sure this 18 count of Sharpie fine markers was part of the Christmas clearance. So that only went to 80% last week, and it didn't look like a lot of stores went 90% at all. Mine did, and I guess they found a whole bunch of these, so they marked them down over 90% to just $1.05 when these were originally $14.99. I absolutely did not believe that price when I saw these, y'all. They also had a ton of candy, like a whole cart full, really marked down. I'll give you guys a look at some of the items that they had in here. I did find one item with a matchup, and that was the Nerds Gummy Clusters. The Nerds Gummy Clusters were on clearance for $1.22, which you would pay out of pocket. And then you can check your Ibotta account, and I had a 50-cent rebate for this, so that would make each bag just 72 cents. Now, don't get me wrong, I was super tempted to get a lot of this candy, but I'm trying to diet, so I left it all. All right, y'all, made it home, survived another Wednesday couponing with my dollar, and if you're seeing this, it means I finally got my video posted for the week, and I hope you all enjoy it. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Also, don't forget about the printable breakdown that's also listed in the description. Bye, y'all.